Hey everyone, it's Leo Young here with Impressive Graphics Media, and right off the bat I just want to say I'm not focused on doing a lot of E3 videos, mainly because I feel like there are so many people picking up on those topics, so I'm just going to be going around and grabbing off these smaller bits of information and news that are just happen to be dropping by. Like I said, I feel there are a number of creators out there who are already talking about like the E3, like I would love to talk about Fallout 76 or Nioh 2. Some people say Neo, I say Nioh, so but at the moment, I just feel like I'd be one voice in a crowd of millions. So let's just jump into the story. Bryan Singer, mostly known for his X-Men films, is said to be credited as the director for the upcoming Queen biopic, Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, Singer finished filming a majority of the film before he left. Reportedly, he was fired last fall, and Dexter Fletcher hopped on to finish it. Producer Graham King said that Fletcher had filmed about 3 weeks worth of footage to complete the movie, and to add on the fact that Singer's name was never really shown on the trailer, Fletcher does not plan on pushing for credit as the film's director and says he simply just wanted to get the film done. Now, in case you're unaware of the controversy around Singer's name, there have been more than a few allegations against the director, most involving sexual assault against minors. Now, Singer's name was one of many that was brought up during talks of a supposed sex ring in Hollywood, where big name producers and stars would use their influence on the newer faces trying to make it in the entertainment industry and promise them their big break if they did what they said. While there's no real proof that Singer was involved in any way, an accusation like that would stifle anyone's career. Back in 2017, December 2017, Singer addressed his sudden departure from the movie, saying that it involved the health of one of his parents. Coincidentally, just days after his statement was released, news came up that the director is facing a lawsuit claiming that he sexually assaulted a 17-year-old boy in 2003. As of now, there's no noticeable response to Singer being credited to the film, and there's no backlash against the film itself. So Bohemian Rhapsody is continued to be set to release in November 2nd of this year. Now, my personal say in this is that what did I say originally? Now, a topic like this can go in many different ways, so I'm just going to go off and just say my own. I'm going to explain where I come from on this. For me personally, I don't like Singer. I mainly only watch the X-Men films, and I don't really like a lot of those. Singer's not my top director. However, I am actually interested to see Bohemian Rhapsody because I am actually interested in the history of Queen and Freddie Mercury. That being said, Bryan Singer may actually be a better director on more, lively things. However, the main issue of this whole topic really isn't the whole Bryan Singer is credited as the director, right? It's not that. The main issue is, I believe, that the accusations against Bryan Singer could affect the film. You know what I mean? There are people like the Harvey Weinstein thing, all of those individuals who are being called out for their negative actions against people, their sickening actions against people. It affects the work that comes with these individuals. There are people who are out there like, oh my God, Bill Cosby's an animal. I don't want to see any of the Cosby Show. I don't want a damn sweater in my house. I want to get rid of every single thing that Cosby's ever done. I want it off the air, and I want that man in jail. So the same could be said for people who know of Bryan Singer's work. There could, like I said earlier in the article, Bryan Singer's name wasn't in the trailer. So anyone who saw it was just like, oh wow, it's a Freddie Mercury movie. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. And a lot of those people could be those type of people who are just like, oh, that's the person who's involved with it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to support their work. Now, if you're one of those people who are like, oh, I'm going to watch Beyond the Film and watch Grace, and she's like, Freddie Mercury is being filmed by Bryan Singer. Wow. If you don't know who she is, please don't tell her I just did that. But the main, the main thing is it's the accusations against Bryan Singer that I feel could affect the film. And here's the thing, like I said, they're all allegations. They're all allegations. They're all accusations. There's really no proof that Bryan ever did these type of things. People are coming up and it's like, oh well, here's a picture of him doing this, and he's in this place, and that is the kid that said it. It's like, yes, but you have to remember, until, in my personal opinion, until proven guilty, or until I see more proof or evidence, really, this kid, no offense to the kid, but if he is just a piece of shit and he's lying to get attention, he's a piece of shit and he's just lying to get attention. But at the same time, it could be true that Bryan Singer is somewhat involved in this, or he's like Harvey Weinstein in all of this. There's really no like proof on it. However, I will say this, as a person who is somewhat, I say questionable things. I make horrifying jokes, but what I do in the creative space is completely different from what I like to say or what I like to do in my free time. So what I'm trying to say is, you have to be capable of separating the art from the artist. All right. At the moment, I know there are some people who are probably looking at that like, did you just say forgive what he says? Like, no. Don't forgive what he just said. All right. Fletcher, the man who replaced Singer, he can go and take the steps to being the director all he wants. If he wants to, I'm not going to be upset about it. People, I mean, here's the thing. He did 3 weeks of shooting, so he could have reshot some of the things and all that. So Bryan Singer could still be the director. You know, if there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes beyond like the Directors Guild of America, the DGA, and all that. He could do all that, but in the end, this is Bryan Singer's movie. Bryan Singer was the one who pulled it up, who made it possible for this movie to even start. So in all honesty, I don't know what to tell you about this, because on one hand, like, no, we're not even going to do the on one hand, on the other hand. It's just, I don't know what to tell you about this. That's why I want to ask you about your opinions, your talks, your thoughts, your ideas on this whole situation. Do you believe that Singer, and this is not a whole we're going to ban Singer, but do you believe that Singer should be casted as the director, or do you think that would hurt the film, or are you on another train entirely and it's like, hey, I'm not going to see this film at all because it is Singer? Or are you like me and you're like, I got to separate the art from the artist? I'll enjoy Rhapsody, I'll never like Singer, and that's my personal opinion. I'll never like Singer for what he did to my fucking X-Men. This is a personal topic for me. Anyways, I feel like I'm slightly ranting or going a little bit more of a comedical route, which is not what I want to do every time, but this is one of those type of things where I feel it should stay more of a serious approach, more of a grounded approach while we do this. Anyways, other than that, like I said, I want to hear what you got to say about this. Do you believe that this could actually affect the movie? It could either affect the movie to the point where it's like, yeah, nobody wants to see it now that they kind of know that Bryan Singer is involved with this movie. Or it could be like, yeah, nobody gave a damn. They just really love Queen. So, well, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. I want to hear everything that's on your mind about this whole topic. But other than that, I hope you guys did find this enjoyable and informative. Informative. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to get access to our notification gong and be updated to our next video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends and family so we can get this discussion rolling. Anyways, like I always do, my name is Leo Young. This is Impressive Graphics Media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace and stay impressive.